Hello, this is Philip and welcome to my channel for this new episode of KSP2 with the mod Kontrol System. I'm also using the mod Kerbolar System, which is a 2.5 scaled system. I'm using Where's My Crew Capsule and all other mods. You can look at the list of the mods in the description. But today I talk about only Kontrol System because I won't launch that rocket with Bill inside. I'm trying to do a new UI, and this is why I created a new boot file here. And this boot opens automatically the console, okay, and this is a new UI. I'm trying to do a sort of generic script where I just have to enter some value here. So for example, test mission. I can change the name of the vessel like this. What else I can choose? Here, for example, for that rocket, the launcher is this one, LV 42 tons. I want to go to the main, so automatically here the vessel I can choose from the main are this one, but if I change to Minmus, okay, I just have access to that one. I also sort the say that all the bodies by the distance between the craft. Okay, so this is why I have Kerbin, Men, and Minmus first, and then Mo, Gilly, Ev, Ike, Duna, etc. Okay, so from the closest to my craft to the farthest. Okay, so these are mandatory parameters. Okay, so I always have to choose a mission name. I can change the name of my vessel. Okay, when I run the script automatically, the name here is copied here. I have to choose the destination body and I have to choose my launcher. The first mission in the campaign when you start a game should be probably a suborbital mission, so you don't need this one. But after that, I noticed that during my last episodes, I'm always doing the same thing. Okay, I'm going to space, orbiting Kerbin, and then going to the moon or going to Minmus, and maybe later, not maybe later, I'm going to visit Duna. So I thought of this generic script, and then I can change the apoapsis for my gravity turn. For now, it's just a work in progress, so this script won't do anything about printing some information in the console. Okay, so I can change here, say, okay, I want to change my the default apoapsis for my gravity turn or not. I want to target a vessel or not, because if I want to go to Minmus, to orbit Minmus, I don't need to target a vessel unless I want to do a rendezvous with that vessel. I can enter geocoordinates and then I can choose a lander. This choose a lander, this is a box. Okay, you are here 1, 2, 3, and 4 boxes, and inside each of these main boxes you have small boxes. Okay, so choose a lander is a small box, and this box will appear only if you select a vessel which is landed or splashed somewhere. Okay, so if I select a vessel in orbit around Minmus, I won't have this choose a lander option. But if I choose a vessel landed on Minmus, this will appear and I have to choose a lander. Okay, and this is the same for geocoordinates. If I want to, if I enter geocoordinate, that means that I want to land somewhere. Okay, so I will have a choose a lander here. I need to choose a lander because in my configurations, landers, I use PID loops to land somewhere. So this is why I need to select a lander and to automatically select the parameters of my PID loop. Okay, and also if I click here, I want to deactivate enter geocoordinates, so I can select a target vessel and a geocoordinate at the same time. Okay, so I have to change that in my script. Also, I have to add somewhere to set an orbit, because, for example, if you want to launch a rocket around Minmus, I should add here, okay, set an orbit instead of landing somewhere. I can set an orbit here in the optional parameters. I can target a vessel, I can enter geocoordinates, or I can set an orbit. And to set an orbit, I just want to be simple and to set the periapsis and the inclination of the orbit, and maybe also the eccentricity to know if I have to circularize or no. So let's say eccentricity is 0, that means that I need to circularize around Minmus. If it's not 0, I don't have to circularize, and I need to calculate a new apoapsis in terms of my eccentricity. All right. So I certainly have to add this, and maybe if the button is not selected for set an orbit, that means that I just want to do a flyby of the body. Okay, so I have to do that. And the following mission, I have here all my missions. This is, for example, I'm going to land near that vessel on Minmus, and after that, this is what I have done in the last episode on the moon. I land somewhere on the moon, and then the Kerbal went to EVA to have some science, okay, and then the Kerbal went back to the rocket, and then I launched the rocket to go back to Kerbin. Okay, so maybe I could add here more parameters to say, okay, land and then go back to Kerbin, but for now I just said, okay, the most important thing here is to go somewhere, orbit that body or land on that body, and then if you have more things to do, okay, so then you can write manually the rest of the mission. Okay, so you have to complete your mission with some script here. So for now, this is I will do things, and then when I start mission, in this case, I just write this, and I want to. My objective here is to write this inside a file, and then my script will look at the file, will look at the file and pick up all the information it needs. So all the information will be written always in the same way. So the first line will always be the mission name, the second line will always be this one, and instead of none here, maybe I should write false or true. And if, for example, target vessel, if the script reads true, so that means that I need to target that vessel, and then I need to run some function to target that vessel. If the script reads false, so I skip that line and I can look at the next line. Okay, so this is what I want to do. And then if I show you the script and the script will be on my GitHub. Let me just reboot that. Oh, okay. So for now the script just does that, right? So here, so first I've created the window. Okay, so the window appears here, somewhere here, at the center of the screen, but in the top side of my screen. No, sorry. Up. So this is that thing. Create version box. This is a simple box I have for this. For now, this is a brand new script. So the last modification version is the exact same version of Kontrol System. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, as I said. So they are the main boxes. So I have one box here, the panel here, vertical panel. That means that all the things inside the box will be stuck don't know, vertically, okay, and this panel means that I have, see that, a sort of layout for that box, okay, the same here. So optional parameters, this is that box. Following mission box, this is that box here, just with that label and all the missions. And then the button box, okay, with only that button. Okay, so first I create my main structure, and then for each box I create all the boxes I need. Okay, so for mandatory box I have 2 horizontal boxes. So I have, first I have the label, okay, so just the name of the box, mandatory parameters. Then I have a first box here. This one, this is an horizontal box. No, sorry, I have a vertical box. Inside that box I have another vertical box, and I have 2 horizontal boxes. Okay, so one horizontal for the names, and inside this horizontal box I have 2 vertical boxes. Okay, so this is why here I have mission name box, which is vertical, and then a vessel name box, which is also vertical. Okay, so to do things like that, you have to first take a paper, okay, and a pencil, and first you have to draw the structure of your UI. Okay, and this is what I did. This is why I knew that I wanted this kind of box, horizontal, vertical, like this. And drop down box, so it's a horizontal box, a vertical box, no, horizontal box, sorry, because I have 2 boxes, one inside of the other. So I have a drop box body and drop down launchers. Okay, so the body are the body of the game, okay, but they are sorted by this vector ship global position and B for body global position. So this is a subtraction of 2 vectors, okay, and I look at the magnitude of this vector. So if the magnitude, the bodies are sorted by this magnitude, okay, from the smallest to the biggest magnitude. So this is why I have Kerbin, Moon, Minmus, etc. All right, and I have then my optional box. So then I write all the boxes I need. So I need a box for the apoapsis. So this is an horizontal box because I have then choose vessel box, enter geobox, and lander box. Okay, so I have 4 boxes here. These boxes will be not visible if the toggle here is deactivated. So for the apoapsis box, for example, I have the toggle here. Okay, so this apoapsis box is an horizontal box because I want the toggle next to the input here. So the name of the toggle is that. Okay, so not the name, but the label of the toggle. The name is this one. Okay, so I have the toggle, and next I have a float input. Okay, and this is the default value. And this is the same for the vessel. So I look at all the vessel, okay, all the vessel of the game. And then I filter this. I look at the body selected here. Okay, so for example, Mun, and this will filter, okay, all the vessel which has the same main body than the body here. Okay, I don't want my own ships to be written here. And I don't want all the ships with the default value, right? So for example, here in the launchpad number 4, I think, where is the launchpad number 4? Okay, here. You see I have a default. This is the clamps for my last launch. Okay, so if I look at Kerbin, okay, those default name here, this default vessel doesn't appear here. And this is the same for the geo coordinates. Okay, I can delete that. I don't need that because clearly I have here latitude and longitude. So I have 2 numbers to write, and then I can choose a lander with that. Okay, then I have my following mission box. Okay, so I just have to look at all the available processes. Okay, and for the available processes, I just delete the mission inside the name. Okay, so I don't have mission written here because all my missions are inside this missions folder. So the name should have missions just before it. So I filter all the missions with missions inside the name, and then I replace the mission string here by an empty string. So I don't have any missions string inside the name of mission name, right? And then I have my button here, validate button, to start my mission. And the main script will be here. So for now, I just say, okay, while the box is open, okay, while this boot window is open, so it is not closed, I look at my button. I look if my button is clicked or not. If I click on the button, it will close the window. This is the same if I click here on this cross. Okay, so I don't need that button. In fact, I can just click on that cross and close the window, and the result will be exact same. I have to look at my drop-down bodies. If this drop-down changes, then I have to change the body name, and because this will change the list of vessels, so I have to create my a new list of vessels. And for the launchers and the landers, in fact, I don't have any. I can do that too. Here, landers, and I have here an index. So when you change a drop down here, for example, I changed that one. Okay, so this is the index 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so because I have changed this, so here the parameter is 3, and I want to save that value in my own index. Okay, so index vessel equals 3, and I have here a dot value because this index vessel is a cell. It's not an int, it's a cell hint. Okay, and because to do that, you need to do this unchanged, etc. You need constant value. This is a little weird, but so you have to use a cell. One advantage of a cell is that a cell is a constant. Okay, but you can change the value of the cell. Okay. And when the window is closed, okay, it just look at all the values. So the mission name, I look at the input here, and I look at the value of the input. Okay, this is the same for the name of the vessel. So here, if I write hello and I close the window, up I have hello written here. Okay. Destination body, okay, I look at the body, the launch vehicle, the apoapsis, etc. And then I print the line. But in my main script, instead of print line, I will have log this thing, or more precisely these things, inside my inside the mission folder here. For example, I just have here a mission list. Okay, for all my missions, and when I repeat simulations, notice that I have a mission repeated several times here, and you notice that, okay, so I have the missions here named, so this is why I delete that mission here to just have the name of the mission. Okay, so I have a mission and I have a test. Okay, so here I want to go to Minmus. This is from my simulation, and so I want a a sort of log file like this with all those values, but always written in the same way. So I can say to my generic script after that, okay, look at that file, and if you see that in line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if you see line 6, so this will be the index 5, you see a value true, so that means I want to target a vessel. So if on line 6 you have true here, on line 7 you will have the name of the vessel. So look at the line 7, and this will be always the same thing. Okay, so in the next episode I try to launch a rocket, okay, to Minmus with Bill inside, because Bill didn't go to the moon. Okay, so I want to send Bill to Minmus, to land on Minmus. It will be a great mission, okay, but I want to do that. I have a script that works, okay, but I want to do that with my new generic script, where I just have to write, okay, let me reboot that because I changed some things. So for Bill, I just want to say, okay, let's new boot, okay, this is the Iceland. The name of my vessel can be that one or another one, doesn't matter. I want to go to Minmus. This will be for Minmus, the launch vehicle 18 tons. I don't want to target any vessel. I don't want to change my gravity turn approach. I just want to enter geo-coordinate. So latitude 0, longitude 0.5. I want to choose that lander, okay, Minmus here, and following mission, there certainly will have this mission to run after that. Okay, so because after that I want to wait until Bill goes to EVA, and then I will back to Kerbin. Or maybe instead of that I will add here a new box with do you want to go back to Kerbin after that, and I just have to check the box, yes, I want to go to Kerbin, and I won't have this thing. But I like the idea I have a following mission here, because maybe I could do maybe I can land a rover on Minmus, and then I can have all the possibilities you can do with a rover. Okay, so it will be great to just say, okay, once the rover is on that geo coordinates on that surface, okay, let's start the mission, the following mission, and let's do what I want to do with the rover. Okay, so here, start the mission, and I have all of this. Okay, so Iceland, the name of the vessel, destination body, Minmus, the launch vehicle, that one. I need the launch vehicle because I need to know what will be the my gravity turn parameters, okay, what will be the pitch angle and the pitch velocity, okay. So I don't want to target any vessel. My geo coordinates are, okay, 0 for the latitude, 0.5 for the longitude. The lander is that one, so I have here my PID loop informations, okay, so TWR, so this is very cool. And the next mission, okay, so this is the mission I want to start just after Bill landed on Minmus. Okay, so I'm working on that script, and in the next episode I'll show you how it works. And I'm very excited about that new script, because, well, it's I didn't do that with KOS. With I never even thought of this with KOS, and I think it's cool. It's cool. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my new UI. If you have some comments to do, some addition you want to see on my UI, please tell me that in the comment section. See you soon. Bye bye.